Because I haven't thrown him off yet. He must decide, well, it's okay, so I'll get settled.
Yeah, settle in.
It's okay, so I'll get settled.
Yeah, settle in.
It's okay, so I'll get settled.
Yeah, well, you know, pets don't have owners; they have staff.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
All right, I think I got everything set up there, Sloop.
It's a setup.
Dragon.
Hey, Jim, you should avoid those fireballs.
Yeah, you'd think I would learn. This screen, by the time I figure out where I'm at, I'm already dead.
3 times in a row.
Oh.
Oh, good. The bridge disappears.
Back when I had the time to keep alts leveled, I used to pug as Mistweaver. I love Mistweaver monks. I didn't start as healing classes when I first started World of Warcraft, but I gravitated as I got up because we've a lot of us have grown up around World of Warcraft. When I first started playing World of Warcraft, I was 18, 20 years ago, you know, and I'll be closing in on 40 soon. And I think as you get older, your preference. Your preference in classes definitely changes, and I just enjoy the Mistweaver monk side of things. Over 30s, gang, let's go!
Does this game have only 2 screens?
Technically tomorrow on Saturday. I'll be 39 on Saturday. Bloody hell, 39. Getting on a bit. Maybe I'm hearing it wrong, but the bassline reminds me of Muse. No.
Oh, mine.
You mean that one?
What?
Really, you're kind of low. Yep.
Sounds fine to me. Unfortunately, we can hear you.
That could be. Me too.
Hi-oh!
This is a mess.
Back in a second.
This is a mess.
Meow.
Shield. Fuck, that was a mess. That was such a mess. Yeah, thanks guys. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this megathon at the moment. Because we're celebrating 6 years affiliated on Twitch. 5,000 So this is the reason why bits and donos and subs. You reached 40 last month. Well, happy birthday for last month.
Goes.
Join!
We're only as old as we feel. I mean, I feel about 58 at the moment, but
Is this like a really bad episode of Scooby-Doo?
it is just a number.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling adults.
Post crappy.
Too much. Going to the cinema and we're like,
I think that's a division by 0 error.
yeah, Zelly, I think we're in the same boat with this one. I'm going to try and keep hold of my youthful looks as long as possible, but I feel old as everything
Meow.
aches. Right, come on. Round 3, here we go.
I am.
Give me some stuff.
What am I working on? What, because of the tapping noises?
All the noise. Yeah.
Oh, I was just tapping on my desk. I was fidgeting. Actually, I need to go onto this hard drive and pull a piece of footage that I promised somebody. Plus, I have like 3 days worth of footage for my last trip that I'm working on while working on the first day of it. My 3 days at 2 amusement parks last weekend. Busch Gardens and King's Dominion and Busch Gardens. Yeah.
More videos.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And thing I like about Busch Gardens is I can actually use my GoPro on the rides. With well, I have to stop by guest services and they like inspect the. It's like, yep, that's good. They just kind of okay, put it on. They just kind of yank, pull it around a bit, and go, yeah, it's not going anywhere. Here's your little card. I'm like, okay, thank you. I just find the footage that I want. Ay, ay, ay. Not obvious by the thumbnail. Oh well. I'll find it.
So 24th, so yours is on Monday. There are so many people having birthdays around this weekend. Sheds, it has to be said that it's the best weekend of the year.
A friend of mine's working on a documentary on this type of ride, and there's only one of them left, and this happens to be in Pittsburgh. Called a tumble, although the one in Pittsburgh is themed to turtles, so they call it the turtle. Yeah. Turtle.
Our age is catching up with us quite a lot. I don't really mind, to be fair. I'm quite happy being this age. Thing is, I don't use the micro missiles that much.
Wild.
I can't really use it. I might just save them until I am. I've got to keep using this.
Yes.
This plasma gun. I've got to keep
And that's probably my least favorite type of coaster. But yes, I just I rode a new one at King's Dominion. Well, it was either Saturday or Sunday. Probably more like Sunday. It was called Apple Zapple. Well, it wasn't new, but it was new to me. I knew it's been there for a while, but I've never ridden it till the other day. But not a fan of those.
The like the car was going over. All of a sudden.
Oh, they just I'm not crazy about the tight boom, 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 boom. Yeah, not this weekend, but weekend after I'm going to Dorney and they have one, and I rode it already. I'm like, I've ridden it once, I can check it off the list. Although the one at Kennywood has one in Pittsburgh, but it's one of those portable ones, but they build it inside of a building, and they actually have like theming, like the sewers are infested by these. Or I think the cars are like the giant rats, and they're trying to exterminate them. They call them the exterminator, and I don't know, that's more fun in the dark, I guess. But otherwise, I'm not a huge fan of that coaster type. Too jerky.
So I'm flying out on Thursday. I'm flying Thursday afternoon, flying direct to Rotterdam. So I went to Amsterdam last year, but flying direct to Rotterdam this year, which would be nice. I do like Amsterdam, but not having to get a train over will be quite nice. Hello, friend. What have you got for me? What have you got for me, buddy?
Oh, like the one that Kennywood has. It's obviously a portable coaster just set up inside of a building. Because I was at the Ohio State Fair last year, and I'm looking at their Wild Mouse, and I'm going, wow, those cars are almost identical. They're just painted differently. And more I look at this layout, this is the exact same layout. So it's like, yeah, this must just be some kind of standard model. Is I'm like, how about that?
So I should now have an upgrade for. There we go. Gotta try it first though before I upgrade it.
And just a couple years ago, a year or two ago, Cedar Point put in a brand new wild mouse.
I love indoors. I love being indoors. I love my own space.
But one of it has all the cars are mice, except but there's one car that's painted like cheese.
In different places, but I do love being at home. I am a-okay with that. That is
That's not what I want.
there's a key up there. 1 o'clock Thursday, nice. And are you staying, Sheds? Are you staying for a while? Because annoyingly, I lost my job at the start of April, and if I hadn't have booked my TwitchCon until after I lost my job, I would have stayed for longer. But I'm leaving on Monday. Because initially I was like going back to work on Tuesday, but I'm not now. So well, that's annoying. I'll stay for longer. Yeah, so you're there for almost a week. That's pretty nice.
It was pretty cool though. The one morning going into Busch Gardens, they had exclusive time for us in the one section of the park, so we got to go in before the park opened. But they actually sent us. We got to go through like a maintenance gate. We didn't even have to go through the regular front gate. It was a lot closer. I did not expect that. Like, whoa.
I grew up with Italian countryside family. Oh my god, Deli, that would be so cool. I love Italy.
Is this thing started yet, or are we still doing amusement park talk?
So I'm equally happy on my own at home or in busy social
Yes.
environments. That's good.
That's our theme for the episode.
Oh, it's unamusing park talk. Well, you know what? You said DragonFire is one of the games, and one of the parks I was at this past weekend was Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and they used to have a coaster called DragonFire. Very, very close, but it was infamously bad.
Did you have to avoid fireballs?
No, I think the best course of action, from what I heard, was just to avoid riding it. But it was torn down years ago, and it was just that space that it occupied was just is just being replaced by a coaster this year. And I don't even think it's open to the public yet, but we had early access, so that was cool. Good stuff.
How do I use that weapon? Oh, is it just that?
74.
Oh, do you have to shoot? Oh, that blue circle in the middle. That's pretty cool. And then what are the upgrades for this? Shots from plasma rifle now build up heat much faster.
I think that.
Significantly reduces the weapon's recovery from heat blast. Increases the amount of heat that
Holy crap.
results in more. Let's do
Blows my high score out of the water.
And then let's also do.
Actually, no.
Division
I
Zero.
think I got about 4,000 or 5,000.
Let's do that one. Let's do both of those.
I didn't know that was one of the games. I thought it was DragonFire and
That's much quicker. That's
something else. It wasn't City.
It's not the city, it's city.
Oh god, I hate when that happens. I hate when it happens, and I'm like, oh no,
Ah.
don't smell. I hope the clothes don't smell. Don't smell. Don't smell. Don't be damp. Don't be damp. Yeah, go and sort the laundry out. Envisi, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Have a lovely start to your Friday and your weekend. Thanks for support. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's on that one behind. Yes. No. Maybe.
and
you
you're
using
pointing.
your microphone as a punching bag, Coco Man?
No, I'm. Oh,
Can I make this?
no, I'm on my phone. I was responding to a message.
Oh, it sounded like you're punching your microphone.
Hold on, look. Let me punch my microphone.
Mhm.
Ow!
Same. Oh.
Oh, I like it. I like this a lot. Is that key? Is that a weapon?
Yeah.
What has he got? What is this?
Got 800 whole points.
Shotty?
Yeah, DragonFire will play on my dragon.
It's an old school one as well.
Jeez, you only got to level 4 with 800 points. I got to level 5 with 646 points.
Did you miss some of the treasures?
Nope.
A double barrel shotty.
It's random on which how many treasures are in each
Now for you're done.
Oh,
level though.
Which one?
that's fine.
Because I
Which
think I've
game-
pretty much beat that score before and never got this high before. So I've never had the whatever throwing the fireballs from the sky at me.
Which game's ending tomorrow?
City.
To do something like this.
Which game's ending tomorrow?
Okay.
Okay.
Nice rotary. That's awesome. We've got a
Hey Sloopy,
4-day. Well, we've got a 3-day bank holiday weekend.
I'm getting old and senile.
Bank holiday in the UK.
I asked you if you're around next Saturday, right?
Spend some time with the kid.
If you could cover the game on challenge.
Hopefully Naomi will feel better soon.
Yeah, whatever the not this Saturday, but the next Saturday.
Go here.
So I already asked you about that 31st.
Make that.
Okay, good. I'm old and senile.
So you're senile in that way. Now, and this
Oh, lovely Danish. I was actually tempted to. I was like, I can
What
stay
way?
here a bit longer, or I
No,
can maybe
because
wrap up and do a
God.
little bit of wow.
thought you were
afterwards, but I think I'm probably left
about
it
to
a bit
ask
too
me.
late now to do.
You're actually senile.
Oh shit.
Not that
I
you
think I'm
already
a
am.
bit too late now to.
No, I
Oh, wow.
couldn't remember whether I asked you or not.
That's what I'm-
really excited. Let me know.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see, how the new job goes.
You thought you were about to ask. Didn't-
Oh my god, the shotgun.
There, that's it. Yes. What was I asking you?
Right, give me
Forgot again.
Sam, have you asked Sloopy about week after next?
Yeah,
Why? What's happening the week after next?
you're doing a new intro for the.
Oh, okay. I better get to work on that.
Yep.
See, that's the worst thing about being senile. People can just tell you agreed to do stuff, and you're like, "Yeah, sounds like I probably did."
That sounds like something.
I'm just that crazy. Oh no, more fireballs.
Yeah, that's the level 5. It sucks when he starts throwing the thing at you,
Mhm.
and you gotta.
Oh,
Oh, I have yet to make it across the bridge on level 5.
I can see why. I got less points that time. It's
Yep.
not fair. Fewer points.
That was a lot of fun.
Wrong, I tell you.
Getting these bigger weapons, these beefier weapons and stuff. Satisfying as hell. My uncle had a real 10
Wrong.
barrel. He got feisty one night and pulled it both out. He pulled and it dislocated his shoulder. Oh my god. He got rid of it after that. My poor uncle. Stu, I know, I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. When you get into the zone, it's tingles. Go and get some rest. And thank you for the donation earlier as well. That's going into my little TwitchCon pot that I'm trying to build.
Wow, look at all the comments we're getting in on Twitch.
Yeah.
This is a comment.
What, both of them?
Way to get underneath
They're all comments, though.
this area, yeah.
They're all coming from us, just like it's all us watching.
Hi, Buster. Meow.
Oh, somebody's got to wake up Sloopy. The computer's telling us to.
Really?
Hang on, Sloopy. Hang on. Whoa.
What?
I don't know. They don't say that. They don't specify.
Is your first name John B?
Nope.
What are you doing, cat? Meow.
Wouldn't that have been Sloopy's last name?
Ow. I am
Yeah,
not
I guess it depends on how the song goes.
Well, it's Sloop John B. So
But there could be a comma there, you know.
that's true.
Bonk.
Hey, I see a Mark. Oh, now
Second
now
Mark?
Mark is gone.
Oh.
Well, your senility is getting bad.
I think he forgot he had senility.
Starting to hallucinate now.
Ask your doctor if senility is right for you.
Mark appeared and then he got up and walked away. And now he's talking in the background.
But he left his mic off.
And the other Mark's gone.
Yeah. That's why I only see one Mark.
No. Alternate mark. How fine is the stream? Well,
It's a 300 thread count. I guess I should.
there's a show.
Yeah. Round for the show.
Dinner and the show.
I think I'm going through a tunnel.
Yes, I think my house is going through a tunnel.
Honey, on the Facebook memories,
No.
it said you and me have been friends for 9 years.
How exciting.
9 years.
9!
Congratulations.
9!
Feels like a lifetime.
For some, that is a lifetime. For others,
I like
it's a
to
lifetime.
present Exhibit A in the divorce proceedings.
But Mayfly, I mean, 500.
May or may not fly, I don't know.
Yep.
So I shouldn't have jumped there. I was meant to jump down and then jump. Gravity kills all. Think it counts. I already got this anyway. I'm looking for a place to live by myself so I can get to Tokyo while searching a job at the moment. The reason is I started to think Shaky might come down to Tokyo one day. I'd like to have access to the location without using a bullet or an express train. I think we would love to do Japan. I think Naomi's kind of mentioned the idea of maybe next year doing like a. The problem is we need to visit family in Canada, but we.
Well, they've been friends on Facebook for 10 years.
Had like a 40th birthday present.
9 years.
What would be like a cool 40th?
9!
Counting.
Almost. 9!
Japan has been high on my bucket list for a long time, so. Sheds, I'm originally from Canada, even though I've got a British accent.
I'm back, but that was like 40 minutes ago.
From Calgary. A lot of my family are from Calgary.
So, how were those 9
Victoria and Toronto as well.
friends?
Vancouver myself.
Longest time in my life.
My dad is Canadian. My mum is English.
Especially since I've been married 5 of them.
They decided when I was very young that they wanted to relocate.
Must have been a good year.
back to the UK because my mum
Not too bad.
to her side of the family,
They're getting,
which is fair enough.
Here.
That's fine. And my dad followed.
those are getting
Everything from
They're going flat with those.
In hindsight, I think if they had a do-over, I think Mum would have said to stay in Canada.
All the other jokes that I have.
Aha! Finally got across stage 5.
Yay!
Oh,
What are the
good.
games? What are the games this week?
Well, if you listen to the intro, you'll find out.
They're
40 minutes.
Predator.
Predator? Oh, and RoboCop.
King versus Predator. All right.
Predator and color script set.
Goes
10 minutes? Oh, we're starting at 5:30.
5.
So new.
We have a proof. Yeah.
Now.
The CoCo Nation Game On Challenge Live is now starting. And welcome all of our wonderful guests. Have any? Have our... Oh, we do
Both
have
of
a
them.
guest. We have the man, the myth, the legend, CoCo Man himself. Hi, CoCo.
He's
I'm
not a
always the
guest.
last to find out about these things.
Everything has to find out. So, we're going to be playing evidently DragonFire. Going to also have which
So you're based in Ontario, are you?
and any other CoCo.
There's a lot that goes on in Ontario.
I do our
I absolutely love Canada so much.
part with that. You doing, Jim?
I think if my mum and dad had the choice again,
Howdy, CoCo Nation. Doing good. How about yourself?
That,
I think mum would have rather stayed over in Canada now had she thought about it. I think she would have stayed over in Canada.
Just a Frosty. Hey, every game I've won, I cheated.
In UK hasn't been fine.
you
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Froggy.
it was Billy. What's his name?
Frosty.
Don't think I'm going to beat that score.
Speaking of
I'll send
Frosty, I
you
went
Mhm.
down normal.
Hmm?
Hello. Grill is down. What can I get?
Well, that kind of limits the choices.
Can you just throw a bunch of pickles in a bag?
Is that fryer working?
Might have been something completely different.
Professional. Go to the Canadian.
I just got to level 9 on DragonFire.
9, wow.
9!
No.
Are a
9
professional player.
times.
Let's try with your shield there, buddy.
I have a feeling I am not going to beat that score in the next 2 weeks.
Sure you will. Because I'm going to beat that score, so you're going to have to beat. Ooh, we've got another special guest. TRS Eric. Hey, TRS Eric. How you doing?
Hello, doing pretty good.
You're the one who came in during the...
Oh, glad to be here.
And because you're the last one here, you have to read the instructions.
Mark B.
Where are the instructions?
I have no idea.
Find them.
Step 1, don't die.
Step 1, he's already failed.
Oh, please. Step 1.
Good night, everybody.
I thought it was put the piece of tape over pin 8.
I think we're talking about two different things.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let me go Dragon.
Actually, the step 1 is before inserting or removing the DragonFire program pack, be sure the computer is off. Failure to do so could result in damage to the program pack.
Hey,
Also
you're doing my
damage-
job. You're
Could
doing
also
my
be
job
damage.
right now.
Okay, that's right.
Mhm.
Let Eric do his job.
Yeah. Step
Sorry.
2, connect the color computer to the television set and move the antenna switch box control to computer or game. See your
Remember
Tandy
doing that
color
part.
computer manual for further details regarding connection.
What if I'm using a dragon?
It doesn't have instructions.
You're
for
on your
that.
own.
Step
Wait,
3,
because the system requirements are a Tandy color computer with 16K RAM, not a Dragon.
Even
It
though
will
probably
run on
work.
a dragon, though.
But this
The
is
police will be with you
DragonFire.
shortly.
Woo!
you're also going to need an antenna switch box.
Says you.
Even for an emulator?
Please see your local Radio Shack if you need one.
Step 3 is plug the joystick controllers into the jacks located on the back of the computer. If you have only one joystick, plug it into the left jack.
Found that out the hard way.
Step 4, insert the DragonFire program pack, label side up, into the slot located on the right side of the computer. Press firmly until it securely engages, but do not force it.
Anybody got lost yet?
I think I'm following along. Step 5 and 6 are tuning in the TV. I think you guys can figure that out.
But I know what the last step is enjoy.
Profit.
Don't die.
That's the next to the last step.
Well, it says you might have to adjust the focus on the television.
Focus.
It's good to stay focused.
So what happened is one of the goals for this main megathon that we're doing is
I feel gypped. My TV didn't come with focus.
Howdy. I'm just unfocused. Normally.
It landed on a genre and it landed on first person shooter, and I realized we've not played an FPS game on the channel in a while. So
You're doing great, Eric. Keep going.
All right, starting play. Press 1 to start a 1-player game, or 2 for a 2-player game. To restart a game in progress, press break. To start a new game, wait 5 seconds after ending the previous game, then press the fire button on the joystick.
No, it's complicated.
The object is to cross the bridge without getting hit by a fireball. To avoid getting flared by the fireballs, you must duck the high ones and jump over the low ones, or run back into the tower. Move the joystick to the left to move left on the bridge, to the right to move right or retreat for shelter, and towards yourself to duck fireballs and press the fire button to jump. Then there's this really sick looking picture of a dragon. I think he's smoking a cigarette or something, and he has he has like a really kind of a low amount of treasure. He's got like a key and a couple of coins, a wine glass. So yeah, he needs more treasure. You have 6 lives at the start of the game. Watch out for those fireballs. If you get flared, you will fall into the river. Each dive costs you 1 life. Once inside the treasure room, retrieve the king's treasure while avoiding the dragon's fire. Simply touching a piece of treasure gives you possession of it. Once you have the key, you can exit through the left doorway to conquer the next bridge. As you advance from bridge to bridge, the feat of crossing a bridge becomes more difficult.
Cross it.
You earn points for the amount of treasure you collect. As you cross each bridge, the number of points you receive for treasure increases. The bottom left corner of the screen shows your treasure score, the number of conquered bridges, and the number of lives you have left. Good luck.
hope
Good
the king
luck.
isn't expecting his treasure back.
Oh, is there something? Oh, there's a rune up there. Hello. Oh, hello. How do I get to that rune? Up here? Yeah.
What? How do I over that?
Remain in a stagger state. Yeah, I like that.
If the fireballs are too close together, then run back and hide in your little doorway.
There it goes.
BP, I hope you're having a good week so far. Almost the weekend. Almost my.
Grab the that's about how much treasure was in the picture in the manual.
Never be over Casa Grande.
Yeah,
Well, people keep stealing his treasure. I mean, what the hell?
yeah, you got to put your foot down eventually.
No, where's the last one? There it is. Nice. The first time. It's technically tomorrow, so Saturday the 24th. 23rd.
Oh, right on top of your head.
The birthday, and that's when we're gonna do the birthday stream and have a laugh.
Ouch.
So if I go to my runes now. Oh, is it? I need.
Ooh, kneecapped you.
I kind of want to collect.
You know, I'm not cheering for you to not beat my score yet, but
Upgrade the vacuum one.
Give it. What is your?
oh, you might. 2369.
So is this better with a self-centering joystick or not?
Probably better with the self-centering joystick.
Alberta's a lot of flat land, and it's just where my family grew up, so we spent a lot of time in Calgary and the surrounds.
Well, there you have.
Victoria is a really beautiful
15.
Well, 1500 is pretty darn good. It's taken me a long time to get over that score.
is a lovely city as well. It's expensive in Vancouver. I'd say
I'll never be over Casa Grande.
live in Vancouver if I relocate back there. I don't know if I would live in Vancouver. It's where I was born, but I think I'd live in Calgary or Toronto. Toronto is great because there's a lot happening in Toronto. It's the thing with like Calgary and Toronto is
Caffeinated seat.
quickly, and there's a
I
lot
should look and see what I have for a score in City. What was your score in City, Sloopy?
of things happening. The problem with
Hang
Toronto
on.
is
No.
Toronto is further away from most of my family because Toronto is over on the east side of Canada, whereas Vancouver, Calgary, Victoria are all over where most of my family resides. So if I did move back there,
So far, my highest score is 6955.
or BC, I mean BC is BC.
Oh, then you should be able to easily beat me. I got 71.
It is an absolutely
Yeah, but that I scored 6955 or 69 whatever that was once, and every other time I played, I just got slaughtered and getting even close to that.
I've been hectic, if I'm being honest, doing some job searching as well as looking at accommodation and prices of things I want to buy in the future. Using desktop PC. Nice. Life changing when you've got a desktop PC. Oh, down here, maybe.
Hello.
You can see.
Could be.
Difficult.
See,
Hmm.
doing an IRL stream.
I'm just
where
like-
I am
Sure.
there are some nice places here.
Because he's using the RGB patch.
Am I?
Every time we go,
Yeah, I am using RGB patch.
Winkle's got a lovely place over there. You just go for a run.
There's composite.
Go for a run in the forest.
That's
and
much.
that is just so beautiful.
Yeah, it's composite mode.
Alright, there's the next one. There's a health bit here as well. So let's get the health.
Okay, what was I doing? I was going to load up City.
Like to see-
And I think
try
it's
to beat-
encouraging me to do. I want to do more because of it. I was a little bit nervous before it because I've not done an IRL stream in about 4 years.
Oh no, you can beat me.
Raiders, how you doing? Plunger, how
Wow, that big shoes really levels the ground, doesn't it?
Not a
I may possibly be a little bit hooked on Doom.
You the rest of us.
one person.
I am a Canadian wannabe professional game player.
What was on the card?
Better than not even Ashley.
Shout out. It's lovely to see Plunger, guys. If you don't follow Plunger, he is one of the best. Raiders.
It's game playing you talk about.
See you, mate. I hope you're well. Doing the main mega con at the moment. I have 7 hours left on the clock.
It's
I've got to bounce the ball for Tangier. But thank you to everyone who's contributed towards it tonight. I'm playing my first ever Doom, effectively. My first ever proper Doom. So, Doom 2013 is the game that the community chose, which I think is a great start to the playthroughs of them. Steve might be listening. You're both amazing. Although Steve might be in bed because it is 2 a.m. You know what those morning streamers are like. Final Fantasy Origins on PS1, nice. I hope you had a good stream, mate. It's lovely to see you. And yeah, welcome in if you're new here. My name is Shaky. Hello. I'm a streamer based in the UK. I usually stream 3 days a week, but I'm streaming about 5 or 6 days a week at the moment as part of a celebration of 6 years on Twitch as an affiliate. 5k followers, birthday streams, weekend this weekend coming up. Yeah, Plunger, it's lovely to see you. Really good to see you. Thank you for the range. Twenty-one for the 18th tour. But no, mate, it's lovely to see you. Thanks for. I appreciate it, mate. Last day
Looks
before
better
the
than
friends.
than on our GB patch.
I need that little Doom guy there. It's lovely to see you, mate. It's always lovely to have you. Where's the little Doom guy? I think he's. Oh, hang on. I love these so much. Model, I love it. I love the little extras so much on this. Yes, they're so cool. I didn't realise how cute they were. Right. Some bits to collect up here. Yes, no worries, Plunger. Go sort yourself out. Bits and bobs, guys. Please make sure you go follow Plunger. Someone to watch late in the
Who's rearranging the workbench?
Very entertaining.
That's probably me.
Is highly specialised in the retro category. Appreciate you, buddy. Speak to you soon. The old levels on this were so cool. We've experienced 2 of them. So very cool. Oh wait, I can't go through that. Oh no, I can't go through that way.
you
Can
can't hit the illusion.
I? Oh wait, do I? Do I go through here? Oh, maybe I go through. No. Oh, go through here. Yeah. Oh, it's back in. Oh, it's back in this area. Okay.
Poor Crook, he's been missing me all
Or
day.
even get
He's
close.
desperate for attention.
Right, I should guess. Money is in the post. Stop it. Don't be silly.
Well, I I did not even get close to Sloopy's score this time.
I'm a little bit obsessed with this, but I should.
I'm sorry, Cookie. You're so sad at missing me all day.
No, what it was is we're doing a megathon, so I've got that timer in the top left corner of the stream, and we span a wheel to chat to choose what game I should play next, and it
Mark, you just died because you were petting your cat.
I know. Priorities.
away in about a minute's time if you're not subbed. It landed on the genre first-person shooter, and I've not
I
played
could have
it
hit the pause key.
in
I didn't.
a long time.
Well, the cat has paws.
About 12,
I know.
14 different
But,
first-person games.
Good night, everybody.
Top choice was this, Doom 2016. But now that I'm playing it, I think it's definitely gonna make me want to play
So I guess there's a new term running around, procrastination or something like that. It's because you were busy petting your cat instead of doing what you're supposed to.
So basically, my life.
Exactly.
When
But yeah, do you play these ones, Raincloud? Do you play the Doom games? I've not even played I mean, I had a look at the old ones, I think, when I was younger, but I didn't really.
Or
do much.
your cat. Oh, if you hit the A key, Mark, you have auto.
Automatic. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
If your cat is sleeping on your keyboard and you can't get any work done because, well, your cat's sleeping on the keyboard.
It's gotta be lock on burst. It has to be lock on burst.
Yeah, they make fake keyboards for that purpose.
I feel really bad that he punches the robot.
no, you get your cat its own laptop.
You don't need to punch
Well, you need the decoy key.
Keyboard. Yeah, decoy keyboard.
Yeah, but the
Somebody's
decoy,
purring.
the decoy keyboard isn't warm because it's not plugged in.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, that's why you plug it into a USB brick
Doom 1 and 2.
to activate the keyboard heater.
Ooh, you mean the LEDs?
Have you, Raincloud?
And the other electronics on board.
Pages? Is that on the card?
Anybody who looks at my screen can see that my cat is calmly sitting on my shoulder because, well, you know, cat.
Expensive, really.
Got to see what's going on.
Again, do you know what? Funny enough, I'm going to say I've not even played the Wolf. I've not played any of the How do I get across there? Is there a way to?
Let
We
them
have that
through you
other
like that because
professional.
you lose a bunch of points.
Yeah, I've never.
Yeah, how come some shooting it doesn't kill it? Higher
Because you're-
priority.
You're inside of it, so you can't kill it from inside.
Yeah, right. At least the shoe dies. Stupid game.
I should have jumped up there.
Shooting blank.
It's very satisfying. Is that on? What? There's a. Oh no, there's a power up there. I'm not even gonna.
Okay.
Are you happy, Miss Cat?
Haste. Nice.
DragonFire is supposed to be CoCo 3 compatible.
It's
Nope.
supposed to be, but I don't think it is.
They do have a 50 hertz version of it, though,
Yeah.
for all the magic color palette switching.
Or just if you're using the
Is there anything up?
the dragon and you or Exor, then you can just use a CoCo 2
Yeah.
Doom 64.
or MAME, I guess.
Beat over a weekend. Is Doom 64?
Are you happy, Miss Cat? Purr, purr, purr.
I've not played first-person shooters in a while. I used to play the old Call of Duties and the old Medal of Honors. I used to love Medal of Honor Airborne and things like that. I played the old Call of Duties. I
You
did
fr-
play more of the modern Call of Duties.
Oh, look at L. Curtis Boyle snuck in. I never even saw him.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, I'm
He
late.
warned you he was coming.
I played some of the Borderlands games, some of the older Borderlands games.
Yes.
I played some of the old
Huh?
games.
Who are you?
What?
Did somebody just say something?
No, I think that was just air escaping.
It was the wind.
I think it was just Sloopy or Coco Man punching his microphone again.
Yeah. Take that microphone.
No, not the big shoe.
What an incredible series that was. I really enjoyed Time Splitters a lot.
Oh.
Can I? Oh yeah, no, I can go this way. Oh wait. Oh, I don't think I went this way. Little man.
Many times in this stream for guesses.
Which little guy is that? Rocket launcher model.
The only way to win this game is not to play.
Well, that's true of all of them, pretty much. Well, most of them.
There's some you can win.
I'm pretty sure it's autosave on this, but I can't see.
Yeah, that's why I said most. I amended my claim.
64 kind of set do, but for more horror aesthetic. I don't know why, I just never did a lot with the series. Didn't really. No, I think I just missed the boat on it.
Anyways, Zero Dine.
I think that shoe has a force field on it.
Find the best. Fight
Yeah.
of at that time.
And then move toward it so that you change the distance of the firing.
This is the joy of streaming, is a lot of
Must be an Air Jordan.
spend their time on Twitch playing through the backlogs that they never got around to doing. So if it means playing
Ooh, that was very punny.
games
You've been really good on puns tonight.
and my gaming knowledge, then that's what we will do.
Jim, you're a punny man.
Yeah.
Punny.
Too late for any game.
Punny.
Right there.
You didn't know it, Cyrus. It's true. Down to 3 movies so far. You gotta get a point.
7 imps, 81 possessed soldiers, 222 possessed, 14 possessed engineers, 33 hellraisers, and 11. They're annoying. The possessed security are very annoying. Well, I mean, for instance, Jeff, this game is 9 years old. The games I've been playing in these last 2
Defending my
weeks,
last city. Humankind depends upon it.
horror game, that was 10 years old. This is 9
Dun,
years
dun,
old.
dun.
It doesn't need to be new game. They don't need.
We're doomed.
Meanwhile, back at the Batcave.
Meow.
What are you? What on earth is? Oh god.
3350. I think I'm almost survived the first wave here. Oh, really? They are.
Is that on City you're talking about?
Yep, city.
How do you tell if you finish a wave?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I guess I did a few.
That's what I can say.
So DragonFire, if I remember, does not work on the CoCo 3 because of the timing. Is that right?
It just doesn't work on the CoCo 3 at all, yeah.
So I'll have to play that under XWare, which I don't think the joystick controls work. Is there a keyboard option on DragonFire?
Is that even
I don't think so.
I got a T1
even with
CoCo
that
2 just
disc,
for
or
situations
just-
like that.
It's not an SBC limitation.
No, I tried using the cartridge on a CoCo 3, and it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
All right. Well,
Yeah, my joystick doesn't work in XWare, unfortunately.
that is the case.
Well, you can jump with the J key, but that's the only one that seems to do anything.
Come on, where are you?
All right.
It'll be a long game if you take that approach.
This one takes place on Mars, I think. Ilutharan, yeah.
That was a
Did you get my message too, Ken, on the disk image I uploaded?
I did. Thank you. Is that a suggestion for this weekend or this week's game?
Yeah, whenever you want. I got it patched so it runs properly on disk.
That's what I'll do.
Darn it.
And keyboard. Okay, keyboard simulator might work. Yeah, okay, there we go. Won't play as well as Joyce.
Just play the Atari 2600 version. Geez, Loopy, you're gonna beat my score already today? I'm basically going to be almost there if you get into the treasure room one more time.
I'm going to.
Yeah, this definitely does not play as well with keyboard. Keyboard faking being a joystick.
Oh, you're not going to get in there, hey, Sloopy? Okay, well, this time you will.
There's a lot of games I've got on the go, and then I want to play things like Atom 4, and I want to play Indiana Jones.
Time you will.
That's a pretty crap score.
Hey, told you.
Well, you'll beat it soon.
No, I will not.
Curtis, I don't think you're sharing your screen. We can't see how badly you're doing.
Oh yeah, when I switched from VCC to MAME, it probably killed it.
There. Play this.
God, not one of those.
How do you catch the fireball?
When it's on the third difficulty, we're not doing the easiest or the normal. I think it's the one above normal. Challenge. It's not the
Ah.
Only at the end of a soldering iron. Ah. Well, you can, but I jumped too early.
It's got to be pretty much closed to make it.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've made it on it a few times when it's going away, but you have to be like jumping right when it's closed and starting to open.
These diagonal controls do not work well on keyboard.
thing lobbing the fireballs from the tower is what's killed me the most.
I haven't even got that far yet. But this is way easier on joystick than keyboard. Ah, jeez. That's better.
Yeah.
So does that mean that Curtis gets a multiplier for his score? Sorry, Curtis, I tried.
Freaking keyboard
right in the
controls
face.
suck.
Right in the
No, no.
I think I'll just be getting participation trophies this time. Ah!
No. No.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm citied out, and I can't fire right now. So off road.
I believe what he meant to say was ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang walla walla bing bang.
Yeah, it's breaking up pretty bad there.
So now what I said?
I think he was actually saying exterminate.
Frick's sake.
Ooh, Moonhopper. Play on 5.
Seems like you'd get
Why
a
not?
point for jumping a fireball.
I died.
Oh, for. Gotta watch my language. It's family.
For gosh sakes.
Concern it. Dag nabbit.
That is not at all what I was gonna say.
Golly gosh darn gee whiz.
I think what Curtis was going to say was poutine.
Yeah?
A CoCo Man has joined us to play.
About time. What the hell?
A little technical difficulties there. Just,
You can take over for me. I'm getting frustrated enough to leave right now.
that good, huh? Don't hold back. Tell us what you really think. Here, there. I got rid of the gobbledygook at the bottom.
I can't. We get beeped a lot. Ah, for God's sake.
Guys, let's get some music on so I can get some rest. We'll get some sleep. I think my brain will always be that age as well, Danish. I still find the same things funny that I found funny when I was 15.
There we have something. Running DragonFire on a dragon.
Nice.
Hey, that's not allowed. The instruction book said it had to be a color computer.
Just try and stop me.
I'm calling the CoCo police on you.
Woo! It's the CoCo cops. Beep.
Oh,
Run away! Run away! Like when I fall into the water, I turn orange.
because you're really falling into Tang.
No.
Maybe
Or that old
embarrassed.
Or that old McDonald's drink.
Oh,
Ooh,
like
orange.
high C.
That orange drink that McDonald's used to
Orange
sell.
drink. Oh, I missed that.
The orange flavored mystery beverage.
Orange flavored beverage like substance.
It was more like it was orange syrup.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tasted like, just orange syrup.
Yep.
Only water.
Slightly watered down.
Syrup, eh? Hey, did you what?
Hey Danish, thanks for being here. Thank you for lurking as well, buddy. Appreciate you, pal. If you're trying the deliverable cost, you'll have to let me know how it is.
And lead a horse to water.
Cat girl, is it's 2:20, so time has flown by.
Ah.
Right, let's go see Amanda. I think Amanda would be a good one today to go see play Split Fiction. She's playing Split Fiction 6 stream. Fiction is another great little game. I'm going to send you over to her.
Donk.
Gonna have a keyboard left after this stupid game.
Yo.
Very tired now. I appreciate you all though. Thank you so much
Gong.
everyone. It's been an incredible stream.
For
I will see you all either tomorrow maybe. I'll see you on Saturday for the birthday.
Expletive deleted.
Amanda Campbell is one of my moderators and a good friend of mine. She is playing. She's based over in the US. She's playing Split Fiction at the moment. Co-op, obviously, that's what you do. Split Fiction.
Alright, yeah.
It is so much fun.
Darn it.
For everyone who supports the Megathon and continues to do so, I imagine once I add the Tangiers, it'll probably creep up to around the 7-hour mark. We've got 7 hours left on the clock. We won't do it for the stream because I'll be streaming directly from my phone. It's like a bonus stream. Ziggy, it's lovely to have you hanging out with us. Susie, thank you for popping back in to say hello. Danish, thank you. Gaz, thank you. Catgirl, everybody, Rain Cloud, thank you for being here after coming over the raid. Sheds as well, Iluthar and Plunger, Brock, and everyone else who's in here today. All Friday here now. My last day as a 38-year-old.
I don't know. You would. Is it what you say? Oh, honestly,
I've only got like 365 days left of my days.
because like if it was Men in Black, you would have another.
Virgo.
From life.
Planet Magic made good games. Oh, for
I just love when there's two fireballs and you can't duck or jump. It's the wrong timing.
yeah, you just got to run back in the castle at that point. Or just die.
I usually go with option B.
Yeah. That seems to be my favorite one today as well. This is so much easier with a joystick though than playing these keyboard mouse controls.
I could imagine that. My computer's just not being helpful today.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
I'm guessing this game only has 2 screens.
Yep. So there's variations on the screens as you go for the.
Oh yeah, like the thing will start sliding in and out.
Yeah, and you get the hand throwing fireballs at you from the. God, damn keyboard controls piss off.
Now, Ken, do I get bonus points for playing DragonFire on a dragon?
No, you don't, because I'm playing on XRoar, which is a dragon emulator.
I just like that the dragon has a composite output, which goes right into that little video capture, and then I can just send the RF to the TV for local monitoring.
Does that make you double dragon?
I don't think so. Let's not get carried away.
Oh, piss off. I am starting to remember why I didn't play this much, even though I own the cart.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I ended up with mine, but I got one. It must have came in a lot of something. I'm like, hey, I have this. This is convenient. Pop it right into the dragon, and it worked.
Yeah, the only thing good about this game is the graphic technique they're using is pretty advanced.
Anyone
So
else?
it's like a tech demo. It's not really a game. It's a tech demo.
It's the only one I ever saw do this.
Oh my God, 4 barrels. I made 3 of them.
Go away. Take these stupid keyboard controls. Jesus.
Ba-dum-bum.
Mhm.
Boop.
Can you believe that? The second I get the light off, it runs out of battery.
I'm using my deluxe joystick on my Dragon.
Oh, there we go.
With my Dragon joystick adapter I made and showed off the other week before last, I guess.
That's what you need to do. You need to name that adapter after a famous dragon from literature, like Smog or something.
Smog.
That's
It's a smog
probably not a
adapter.
good one. Yes.
Yeah, I got parts now to make some. I just been.
Does DragonFire keep track of your high scores and only show you the most recent one?
Most recent one.
That sucks. I didn't save my best score.
Maybe it'll be in the stream.
I can't remember if my best score was when I didn't have it hooked up to the stream or not, though.
Oh, likely excuse. Oh, I got the moving gap. It's the moving gap. Ah, whoa! Ha! Across the moving gap. Woo!
Wow.
Oh, go away, you dumb game.
Ah!
Some idiot.
Oh.
I did pick this game. Was it is it the guy that needs to hang on?
Not anymore.
It down a bit. Oh, he's been. Oh, there's the fireballs being thrown off the. I see the hand there now. I don't know if it's level 5 or what that is. There's a 5 down at the bottom. Oh, my score is 666 right now. Oh, that's lovely.
No, it's not actually a high
Tells
score,
you to
but
continue.
What's the point in that? I see. Maybe I could just, can I just go up that path in the background and go find something else to do?
This isn't good.
Ah!
ah,
I got to level 5 anyway. I think it's the most I've ever played that game.
I think in the next fest I get to, it's going to be, does anybody want a free DragonFire cart?
I want one.
It's got a nice label, I will give it that.
It's my shooting cartridge.
Well, it's one of my CoCo 1 and 2 cartridges that work on the Dragon. I was going through some of them the other night, and it was kind of funny how, like, there were some that just didn't work at all, and there were some that acted weird.
I'm gonna die. Somebody tend to the widow Pac-Man.
Gonna need some Diet Shasta.
And my All Rush mixtape.
Yes.
This. Decent.
Ah.
I don't know if I fixed it for Cobra Commander or not, because she used to have the underscore. I know I fixed it for True Tony, so he changed his name a couple.
Oh, you can down an explosion too. Right on.
Yep. Touching.
You know, that tracks with real life.
Such is life.
Yeah. That's Richard Pryor. Oh, oh, oh. I think my thing got bumped.
Has Curtis rage quit yet?
Nope. I want to try to get a score at least over 1,000 again, like I did when I didn't record the darn.
So you claim.
Exactly. I need proof.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Not the Nick Moreni's Photoshop proof.
The game on Credo.
Was it Nick Moreni's Photoshop, or was it more like Microsoft Paint?
Oh, come on.
It's called rocking out. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Beep.
Oh, well, screw the 1,000 points. I'll be quitting soon. Oh, Ken, I saw Jamie. Oh, go ahead.
I just thought the screenshot of the treasure room was like, I seem to remember seeing that in like one of the Radio Shack catalogs or something. I don't know.
Ken, I was going to mention Jamie Cho's released a new version of Space Bandits. I don't know what he's changed.
Okay.
And have we played that one in the Game On Challenge?
I don't think so. I'd have to look at see if I could.
If we haven't, then I'll test it, and if it looks like a decent one, I'll submit that one as well.
The Castle Moat brought to you by High C Orange Drink.
big hint if you were here last stream in December. Also, if we're gonna watch this movie next stream, guys, we are at the 43 minutes.
Now, were there any other games that took advantage of this mixing of color sets?
Not on a per line basis. There was a few programs that did use it on like a chunk of the screen being one color set, and then like music, I did a mix of text and graphics. I remember.
Ooh.
But this is doing like it up to 5 times per line, which is like counting cycles right down to a specific cycle count.
Oh yeah, because I guess the castle towers are a different color set. Yeah, it's not even dividing the screen.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Early graphics adventures would have half graphics and then half text.
Some of those would have text on the graphic screen.
Yeah. Most of them went to that. They would just draw the text.
I think there was something in Rainbow that did that you could put graphics like on the P mode 4 or text on the P mode 4 screen. Beep.
There, broke 1,000 officially.
Sure you did.
But did you?
And hence, I am done.
You've had enough.
Yes, I have. Before I break my keyboard, out of sheer anger.
Don't look back in anger.
Anyway, if anybody wants to try Inifudo's new Maisie 2, the CoCo 1.2 and the CoCo 3 versions are now available on the General Game Post channel.
I wonder if City works on the Dragon.
Uses keyboard controls, so that's iffy.
Enough said on that one. I'm not even going to try.
There's not a joystick mode, is there, Curtis? The City?
Not that I'm aware of. There's an auto fire you can turn on with the A key, though, which makes it a bit easier.
Oh, yeah. But what key is that on a Dragon?
Who knows?
You have to look up the PIA mapping. It's in the Chris Lamont PDF if you have that handy.
I'm guessing in the Motorola reference design there was no keyboard mapping.
There, I'm
like
done.
A keyboard adapter switch that switches.
Yeah, some people made something you could just flip a switch and it would just switch which, like basically it's just shifting which row on the PIA.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're all shifted down one row or something like that.
Oh, is that all it is just down a row? Or
something like that, yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty well identical.
Yeah. The same keyboard layout, it's just different actual pin connections shifted by one, probably just for the purpose of.
No, I've not been completely thieved. Yeah, I'm gonna head her out. I'm going to go watch Chronology Game where I get less frustrated.
A lot less frustrating to watch somebody else lose.
And I will try to check out that game for you, Ken, that one by Jamie Cho, Space Band, see what the new version 1.6 is. And also, Fred Provencha looks like he had released Andark 2 on the archive too, so I'll give that one a check. I think it's more of an adventure game, so that's probably not a Game on Challenge one. But
Andark, I thought Andark 2 already existed.
Well, I can't remember which one was he working on, Andark 2 or Andark 3?
Andark 3, because I always gave him, like, when are you going to finish Andark 3?
Okay, so the Andark 2 he did must be a patch or something.
Yeah, because I think Andark and Andark 2 ended up in, like, the Rainbow.
Yeah, Rainbow text adventure books, yeah.
Adventure.
I know 1 did, but I couldn't remember if 2 did.
I think it was 3 that was never done, so I always say, hey, when are you going to finish that? Meanwhile, I haven't played the first 2.
Well, at least you don't have to type them in now.
Oh, I never had to. I had we had the tape.
You bought the disc versions, yeah. or tape.
Well,
Yeah.
back then we had
I
the
always
tapes,
did.
and I think for the fourth one I think eventually we got the disc versions, but I remember having the tapes back, and I still have them.
Yeah. Do you guys think is Spy Hunter done enough to have it as a challenge, or should we wait? I think he's still planning on adding a few things, but
I think it's unfinished.
okay. Well, we'll leave it for now. That'd be a good one to play.
Maybe it could be a bonus side game just to raise awareness, but we don't have to keep score.
Okay. I do know that.
Good controller configuration.
I do know Floyd Resler's Gem Quest 2 is just about ready to go. With extra levels and changes and updates and stuff, and some speed ups in certain parts of the game and stuff too. So that's an arcadey one. Or have we played that one, Ned? Ken? I think maybe we did.
Which one?
Gem Quest. I mean, this is version 2, which is a pretty major
Yeah.
update, but
Well, isn't that why I got back into doing part 2? Because we played the first part?
yeah. I mean, it starts the same, except some of the monsters behave differently. There's some extra objects and extra monsters and
And he fixed
extra
some
levels.
Of the, fixed some of the problems.
Yeah.
The gems fight back. The hunter becomes the hunted.
And Wayne Campbell actually played King's Quest 6 all the way through so that he won, but he said the ending's different than the official non-AGD version. I have never played it all the way through, so I don't really know what he's talking about. But not really a game on challenge game either. Well, anyway, I'm going to go grab a coffee. Watch some Chronologica Gaming, and then I got to get back to going through that hard drive. I've actually got a couple of things to run now. Not the big things I wanted to get running, but a few things I can show on the show on Saturday. Oh, I mentioned to you guys as a sneak preview. We'll be announcing on the show on Saturday, but Alan of AC's 8-Bit Zone is going to be on the show on May 31st to talk about the Gimme Z.
Nice.
Which I think some of you have, don't you?
I don't have mine yet either.
I got a rock.
Yeah, Jason wasn't sure if you were one of the guys that ordered one ahead of time to pick it up at the fest or not.
No, was not. I didn't even know it existed until I got to the fest. I'm like, oh, neat.
Yeah, it should be getting updates. I mean, one of the things I'll be asking Alan is like, what is its update path? Right now, it basically has the DAT board built in, and it has turbo speed, the same triple speed that the Gimme X has, which is kind of nice.
Well, because the Gimme X is pretty much unobtainium right now.
It is unobtainium. The chip that powers it isn't made anymore. That's what Alan's basically trying to replace. So this is just like the first version, and it's got one thing different. Is it's got HDMI out or whatever it's called, DVI or whatever.
DVI, yeah.
Instead of VGA. Which is good, because some monitors these days don't have VGA in anymore. I don't even know. I don't even know. Because it's not cut up to the Gimme X yet. I haven't really looked at it yet for my second CoCo, so.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I think it's around 100 or just under 100 or something. I'm not even sure. Well, ask that too, because I don't know, like the whatever price he was selling the preview releases to the 30 people that got those might not be the same as the retail price either. Because that was meant to get more out for testing and debugging and stuff just to get it basically running. Because basically it's trying to duplicate the entire Gimme, timing and everything. And then adding in the built-in DAT board and the built-in HDMI out and the built-in 2.86 megahertz modes. I don't think any of the extra graphics modes or the DMA and the other stuff in the Gimme X is on there yet.
Does it fix the semi-graphics?
The Gimme X does, so I'm assuming this is planned. I don't know if he's got that implemented or not. Like I said, this is just kind of like an early version just to make sure it's functioning and making sure you can replace a Gimme now. That's one big thing. If you have a blown Gimme, now you have an option. But the chip he's using, I think, has got at least 4 times the storage as the one that Gimme X used. So there's once he gets all the other features added in, there's a lot of room for other stuff. It'll be a war between that and the CoCo SDC2. You know, between the two of them, you may never need a multi-pack again.
The CoCo SDC2.
Yep. I can't say too much about it officially right now, but I will tell you one thing that Darren Atkinson has already mentioned. It will have a real-time clock.
What about a cup holder?
Only if you install it from CD.
Yeah. All from CD.
CoCo SDC2. This time it's personal.
Yeah. Oh, it'll also handle 6 or 9 native mode double speed writes, which I think the latest firmware on the old CoCo SDC does too. And he thinks he does. Now, this is one thing I should check with you guys. Darren does not have a Gimme X or a Gimme Z. He thinks it should be able to run on the new chip fast enough to handle turbo speed, like run 3 times speed, reading and writing to the SD card. But he doesn't have one to test. Would CoCo Nation or the club maybe be interested in maybe, you know, I don't know if it's a money thing or not, but maybe getting him one in the future?
Somebody might. I've actually got 2 ordered.
Okay, because I just thought that might be a good idea. If he just can't afford or whatever, then that might be a nice thing for him to do the testing on.
Absolutely.
I know he's working on the SDC DOS updates for it. There's other things he's doing into that DOS that aren't. Can't talk too much about it because I don't think he's publicly said them yet. All right, I'm going to head her.
Makes you better at games?
No, unfortunately.
I want to be able to plug my speech sound pack in.
Well, we needed somebody to make an MPI for that. I mean, Ed does occasionally put out packs of like 6 mini MPIs that I've seen, but they sell out within 2 days as soon as somebody finds out.
You can actually do it with a Y adapter. That's what I've done.
As long as the cards are fully address decoded, yes.
Yeah, with
or
the
if you modify them.
in the sound speech pack, I can do it.
Yeah. Oh, the ARC-90, I think that works too. All right, I will see you guys on Saturday, and I don't know if Darren will have updates for public consumption yet by then or not.
We will have to see.
I know some of the other features. I don't know all of them because they've been fiddling with a few things to see what works and what doesn't, what they can get done in a certain amount of time. And
Have a good Friday, everybody. I am going to sign off too.
All right, later all.
Take care.
Toodles.
Toodles and oodles of toodle, oodle, oodle, oodle. Oh, Eric's still here.
I'm still here. I'm ready to go.
Go where?
Home. I'm actually home.
Me too. Da, 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 da. I got videos to edit, but I'm too tired. I'll play this and I think I'll call. Once I'm done this, I'm not going to try to edit video after this. I'll make stupid mistakes and have to do it again. So
why do today what you can do tomorrow?
Well, I've been working on this one, but I did a lot of the copying footage over and running the GoPro video through Handbrake to match what my camera does and make it easier to edit together. And I did a lot of that like at the hotel because that's time consuming. It's like, I can do that. And I just set it up and went to bed. But because I finished my day 2 of CoCo Fest while I was in Virginia. Finished editing that and published it because I had some downtime there on Thursday. Like, I'll bring my computer and I'll finish this. I have my display port to HDMI and just hooked it right into the TV at the hotel. It was worked out well. Yeah, that's usually what happens. That's just what I think.
Good of. 11A.
And
Oh, I don't know. Can I?
And it's like really early on Sunday morning in Australia. 3 or 4 a.m. Yeah, something like that.
It would be even earlier if I lived out in the middle of the ocean.
Over.
7 or 8 o'clock at night.
Time for prime time. So join it.
Oh.
We'll get Curtis to tell all the tips and tricks because he was having so much fun.
I need tips and tricks now. I know, don't I?
Well, we still got another week.
Ooh.
Also, I know. Kurt.
That's when I catch up on my sleep.
Present.
Who's getting presents?
Far.
Ooh.
Ever stay awake for the entire news?
Five people will be CoCo Nation challenged live. Hides DragonFire. Yes.
Actually, yes, I do.
Predator.
Yes. Oh. 10. What game will it be?
Oh, well, it is a classic, and people are going to love it.
You heard.